Ale.
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm going to talk to you today about a survey I've done, the subject of which is men and suits. This is the overview of what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to give you an introduction and background, some important vocabulary, some ideas that I had, so what I expected to find out, how I collected the data, the results, conclusions and recommendations for the future. So first of all, some introduction and a bit of background. The reason why I've chosen this topic is because I saw it on the news the other day, and they were talking about the fact that Parliament has relaxed their dress code, so now you don't have to wear a tie. I think it was a few years ago they stopped wearing wigs, so now they've stopped requiring ties, and there's quite a lot of controversy about it. Controversy, I don't know how to say that word. So, and I just wondered, I wonder if men care about suits and what they mean. So, first of all, I need to give you some important vocabulary. When I talk about suits, I'm talking about a jacket and trousers. That's a suit, and normally with a shirt. Suit and tie, this is the tie. This is a three-piece suit, but I'm not really talking about these. I'm talking more sort of standard business suits. I'm also focusing on men, not women, but of course women wear suits as well. So here were my hypotheses. I thought that younger men were less likely to wear a suit, or expect people to wear a suit as well. I expected that suits weren't worn at work very much, and that they were seen as quite old-fashioned. But I also thought that maybe people would think that men who wear suits are more successful. I asked British men at the University of Leeds, and I did it face-to-face, but I also did an online survey, which I sent round in an email. These are my questions that I asked. I'm just going to explain why. So I wanted to know about age, so to compare the attitudes across ages. I wanted to know reasons why men chose to wear suits or not, why they might wear suits, any situation that people think a suit should be worn in, and that perception of are men more successful if they wear suits. So this is my age range. Most of them were like 45 to 54. I've spelled that wrong. I was a little bit restricted on the jobs. So 90% of people worked in education. They all, however, said no, they do not wear a suit to work. They said that that was normally because it was too formal or it would seem inappropriate. However, a lot of them said yes for wearing suits on other occasions. So 100% said they would wear a suit to a friend's wedding, but only if requested. 60% said that they would wear a suit to a funeral, and again, that was with a note to say only if it was requested. So my other main area of looking was, are there professions where people should wear suits? So I asked the people, the men, do you think these people should wear a suit to work? And 100% of them said yes to a solicitor or barrister and a bank manager. So it appears that there are still there are still jobs where men expect other men to wear suits, even if they don't wear suits to work themselves. Interestingly, they said that more people said that they thought that accountants working in larger companies should wear suits compared to accountants working in smaller companies. So maybe there's something connected with working for big businesses. And younger men ticked more boxes. So the youngest participant strongly believed that teachers and university lecturers should wear a suit to work, which I thought was quite interesting. When I said why, when I asked the question why, these were some of the the answers. So there's something about being objective, having a neutral persona. However, when I said, do you think men who wear suits are more successful, they all said no. And there was quite strong language and quite strong attitudes towards this. So it appears that even though men expect other men to wear suits to work, there's something about that maybe it doesn't mean that you're more successful. So, my conclusions, in comparison with my hypothesis, younger men are not likely to, less likely to expect others to wear a suit. So younger men are often more conservative, it seems. The other point which is not true is suits are not regarded as old-fashioned by the younger generation. And men who wear suits are perceived to be more successful. I found in my survey that this is not true. So, conclusions. These are summaries of what I think. So suits are an indication of formality, but they're not an indication of success. They can show respect to somebody if it's required for a particular occasion. Certain jobs are associated with suits because they are associated with needing to trust these people and have a particular persona. And don't forget, gentlemen, you should think carefully about when you wear a suit. It has to be appropriate. That is the strongest message that came through. And if it's inappropriate, then people might feel quite strongly about you. Recommendations for future research. If I was going to do this questionnaire again, I would ask women's opinions, and I would also look at women's suits because this was a little bit narrow. And I would also ask people from different cultures. I think that would be quite interesting to see what that opinion is. I would try and go outside of the University of Leeds, particularly all the professions that I'd listed, so talk to barristers and accountants. And I would do much more face-to-face questioning because I think that I get more interesting answers and deeper reasons for people's opinions. Thank you for listening. That's the end.
Sorry.
Oh, I should have asked